Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is the deck review. Hey, today we're going to look at the Deckstarter deck from Deckstarter, Art of Play, Dan and Dave. Deckstarter deck, it's a promotional deck. It was a deck that was made to advertise Deckstarter.com. What is Deckstarter.com? What is Deckstarter? What is Deckstarter.com? Can you say Deckstarter 3 times? Deckstarter. What is Deckstarter.com? It's simply the playing card version, edition /ish thing of Kickstarter.com. Its logo is even green, just like Kickstarter.com. Deckstarter was the brainchild of Dan and Dave Buck, Alejandro Portela, and Andrew Gibbs. What they wanted to do was produce a company that graphic designers could go to seek out, that would cater to them and understand their needs and be able to design a beautiful work of art / deck of cards that they would be proud to put their name on. And so what happened is, back in 2012, these gentlemen all got together in a room and they started to design this concept of making an exclusive company that would work with graphic designers in producing custom decks. And so what happened was, and this is what I think, all right? I don't know this for sure. Dan and Dave and I, we're not best friends. This is Dan and Dave, they're best friends, and I'm this guy over here. Okay, so I have no clue if any of this is true. But what I think is, and what the speculation is Dan and Dave made this deck, this promotional deck to promote Deckstarter, and then they teamed up with 2 other graphic designers, Aaron Draplin and Debbie Millman. And they each created their own custom deck alongside the Deckstarter deck. Now, all 3 of these decks of cards then went to the How Design Live conference. Dan and Dave set up a Deckstarter booth there and hoped to attract all the graphic designers that were coming to the How Design Live conference. And I believe that every single person who went by their booth got a free Deckstarter deck. Because within this deck are the instructions how to then make your own deck. So I think this deck was designed as like a business card or a brochure to give to graphic artists and to help promote the Deckstarter.com. All right, so the tech case is green and black and white. There's a giant spade pip there in the center. It says Deckstarter, that is embossed, and it says limited edition playing cards down there on the bottom. It says discover playing cards or create your own on that side. And then on this side it says proud supporter of the Deckstarter project. On the bottom there's some ad copy about Deckstarter, and the top says Deckstarter.com. The tuck flap continues the green pattern there and the little embossed spade pip there. And then the back design of the tuck case is the back design of the cards. Now there's one other really cool thing about the tuck case, and I have no idea what this is. And if you do, maybe you could tell us in the comment section below. Inside the tuck case there is a tiny little red heart. Can you see it right down there at the bottom? It's kind of like a loose little baby heart that got lost out of the deck. I don't know. It's probably for like maybe a magic trick or something, but I looked through all the cards and there aren't any hearts that are missing. So that would have been kind of cool if one of the cards had a missing heart and then you find it inside the tuck case. Maybe that was the idea at one time. I have no idea, but that's just an interesting thing about the tuck case. All right, so that is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. Like everything that comes from Dan and Dave, these cards were printed by the United States Playing Card Company, and they were done on their infamous retail stock. They do have air cushion embossing, and they do have a modern cut. And if you'd like to learn more about stock, cut, or finish, you can click the link below in the description. Back design is white and gray, and there's angular lines going across. It is a 2-way mirrored image. Again, you have your exploded spade pip there with the graphic that says Deckstarter on the top and bottom. It is minimal, but I like minimal, and so this is not a bad deck in my opinion. I do like this. Your 2 jokers are completely identical. It is a jester's cap done in the green and gray. Your ace of spades is also minimal. It's the spade pip again exploded with those gray stripes that are seen also on the back side of the cards. The pips and indices are not completely standard. They have standard layout, but the black cards are actually a little bit gray, and you'll notice that the pips are kind of fattened a little bit. They're kind of chunky, is how I would describe it. And then with the red cards, you can see again, the ace pip is exploded, it's a little bit bigger, and then the pips again, they're a little wider than normal, and the shade of red is a little deeper red. The court cards are also completely standard, but they're done with the gray and green colors of the Deckstarter deck. And again, you can see that the frame has been removed and replaced with those little gray stripes. There are no Gaff cards in this. The 2 extra cards are both advertisement cards to tell a graphic designer how they would then produce a deck with Deckstarter. The first one there, it says submit your own design to Deckstarter.com. And then on the back, there's a little bit of ad copy about what Deckstarter is and what Deckstarter does. The other card says, what will your deck look like? And the back side says how to get your own deck funded. Well, that is pretty much it for this deck review. As always, we recommend that you like this video just so other people can find it faster. We also recommend that you subscribe to this channel just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and card magic. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can. I'm at facebook.com/magicorthodoxy, twitter.com/magicorthodoxy, and instagram.com/magic_orthodoxy.